What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog back with another Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles review. As some of you remember, I did reviews a little while back on the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Samurai Raphael and Samurai Leo, led by the Ronin Rabbit Usagi Yojimbo. And if you haven't seen those reviews, or that review, go back in my playlist and check it out. It's actually not under a playlist, but it is a recent video. And now we've got new videos on Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Samurai Warrior Horse with Samurai Usagi Yojimbo, as well as reviews on Samurai Mikey and Samurai Donnie. So without further ado, let's get right into the review. Checking out the side of the packaging, really cool artwork of Usagi Yojimbo from the cartoon. And for any of those that aren't watching this cartoon, it's actually really cool. Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, in the last 3 episodes have been them in an alternate dimension, and it's with Usagi Yojimbo's world. And that's the art exactly from the show. The other side shows a little play feature of how he would be Usagi Yojimbo samurai mode riding his horse. In the back of the box is just a picture of him riding the horse with the helmet on, and with the helmet, or actually it's with the gator mask on and the helmet on as well, and then the helmet on without the gator mask, riding it, showing the posability a little bit. And it says, the Ninja Turtles find themselves in another dimension inhabited by animal warriors disguised as samurai. The Turtles ally themselves with a Ronin rabbit named Usagi Yojimbo. Together they must save a young prince from a band of Nico ninjas led by Jai, an evil sorcerer. And Chugtaro, he's a little chug, and he's basically like the golden boy, and that's who they're rescuing. But you gotta check out the show. If you haven't seen it, it's awesome. Top of the packaging, Tales of the Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's 3 of them there walking. Very cool. This is what the packaging itself looks like, so let's get it open. Okay, first up is Samurai Donnie and Samurai Mikey. So here they are. And they look pretty damn cool. I love these freaking designs. That's why I went out and got all of these guys. And I love the storyline. But I actually started liking the designs before I saw the story, so that was kind of weird. But it also kind of goes together, you know? Liking one thing and getting to be into another. But, yeah, so these are pretty cool. He's got a little bit of paint on his chest here. It's like a wash on top of that. It's like a painted dark gray with like a silver wash. And then he's got plastic down here. It looks unpainted. Painted kneecaps, orange kneecaps. Painted gunmetal, like, foot braces. Armor, feet armor. Painted arms are all armored up. And on the back, all of the back of them, they all have these kind of symboled out knight-like gauntlets, I guess you could call them. And then if you pull that off, you get this, and you can always have it that look too, or you can have it that look. And the way these work is, some of these are worse than others. Like this one's really rubbery. Donnie's is plastic. And the way you have to do it is, well, the way I do it, at least, is I turn them upside down, and you kind of place it in there, and his is especially hard. Out of all 4 of them, he's going to be the hardest. And you brace it like that, and then you go upside down, and you stick it on. It's going to be a little tricky on the camera, but there you go. Get a good idea. Well, would have done a little better if it wasn't on camera, but you get the idea. So you do that, and then he's got that nice half moon, kind of like samurai thing. Looks really cool. Looking at the back of him, whoops, we'll just take Mikey's helmet off for now, or at least especially his alligator mask. Mikey's goofy, so he'll be like this. And looking at the back, he had a shell, but it's still like kind of armored up. You can see those back of his elbows, gauntlets there better. And they have articulation, of course, for those that see my other review, but, you know, arms will swing out and all the way around. And they're even cut in a little bit so you can get his arm across a little bit, right up at the top here. And they do go all the way straight down, so that's good. They got wrist swivels, elbow bends, and then you also have the swivel. You get the ball jointed head. We'll tilt a little bit, look up look down, things like that. And you could also turn it, of course. You can kick his feet up. He's got hollow feet, unfortunately, but knee bend, and then he's got that same kind of pivot joint up there. So if you want to go sideways, you got to pivot it and then put it. It's not dual hinged, but it works for the turtles. Donnie's the same articulation, but let's check out him. I love his weapon. His weapon's really, really cool. And he's got that kind of pitchfork type, or that music fork type look. And I'll show you that his is plastic, or more see, it's like, it's not rubber, it's hard plastic. So it's interesting that some are, probably because of color choices. And there's little notches in there. You can see the notches. You just line it up in the notches. You still have to kind of do it upside down. And then you see he plucks on, he goes on nicely. So it'll turn better with the plastic one. But Donnie has the same type of paint, the gunmetal and the gray and the silver wash, and gunmetal kind of armored colored for his arms. Helmets are painted as well, it looks like. Got paint here up on these symbols. Love the designs here on the back of the samurai helmet. But I know what we're all waiting here for. Well, first we'll check out kind of what they look like as a team. Here's what the team of them look like. Ronin Rabbit. You know, Usagi Yojimbo leading them. He's really cool. This figure itself is already really cool. But now we have the armored up version. So here he is. So moving these guys a little back for a little bit just to get a little room to show him off. He's an exclusive figure to this box set. He's got swivel wrists, same kind of articulation, but he's all covered in armor. Actually, it's different, or a little bit different articulation, because he's got a deeper bend in the elbow, and now he's got a nice bicep swivel. You can go all the way out still. Can take off this. He's got a nice hard plastic one as well. It's painted in this nice gold color. Looks really cool. And it almost looks like it has white paint at the bottom for the teeth. Looking nice. And then silver painted helmet. Samurai helmet with the half moon like Mikey's kind of. It's a little bit different. This one's a little bit thinner. Mike's more of a, it's got a hole over on the angle more, I'll show you. And thicker. See, definitely a difference there. But really, really cool. As you can see, Usagi's got his hair back, and then here he's got his ears back, and then here he's got his ears up. Let's get that in focus better. So, same eyes, of course. And this one he's got kind of a more stoic face, and this one he's got more of a grumpy, when he wore his hat face. I wish this one came with one of those straw hats that he wore in the show. But he still has his swords. They still, you know, fit in there nicely. They're still unpainted. But he's got two swords that will come out and he can hold. And he's got a ball jointed head still. Get a little tilt, a little up, a little down, you know, side to side, no problem. Even the ears like that. Those don't turn or anything. His feet still kick up, and he's got those cool painted samurai kind of leg armor. It's really awesome looking. Painted gold belt as well. It's got nice stark silver here. All up and down. You can see more of that design you saw on their gauntlets all over him. And that looks really cool. I think it's just because it's painted, so it's showing up more easily. You can see it over there, but it's not painted, so he doesn't come up as much. And then his feet, you can see he's got these type of feet. And it looks like on this one, his feet don't swivel. On this guy, his feet actually swivel. I wonder if you can put the... No, I guess you probably couldn't. But, yeah. I'm glad to have both. I like them. He looks pretty cool like that. Looks pretty badass. He's got his hands painted on the outsides. Same color as the lower things, and then his feet painted in between the toes. There's the straps painted. Straps painted on there, and then up against the heels as well as the bottom. And then he also comes with his own battle horse. And in the show, I think it's in the second episode or maybe the end of the first, they ride these horses with other samurais. And I won't give away the plot, so I'm not going to explain it too much, but he's got like rubber ears kind of built in like a samurai type thing. He's got his regular horse ears sticking out the top. He's got this big face mask on. It looks really cool. All this armor on the horse itself. This stuff is all pliable right here, while this is all molded in hard plastic. He's unposable, the horses, I mean, except for the tail. You can pose the tail a little bit. It seems like you can, although I don't know if I trust that. It could just be the attachment, but it does seem like you can get some play on the tail. He looks really cool on it, and he fits on there really well. And as you can see, he holds right onto his reins. Nice armor here on the knees, or the front of the shins, I guess they'd be called. Almost down near their hooves. You can see the seat molded in. Very cool. It's got this kind of a black, gunmetal black on the back with this metallic, not teal, but like almost like a teal dark blue. And then silver painted face as well. Looking at the face from the front. Look at his face as well, painted that way. Oops. And he can put his mask on too. And we'll show that in a minute. But that's what it looks like. Very cool. And there you go. So yeah, these pretty cool. I'm actually kind of excited to have the set. Here's kind of what they look like, all with their face masks off, and as a team walking down the trail. Optimus Prime is in the background, but just ignore him. Here's the Usagi getting tricky as he's galloping down the pathway, trying to get on the horse after he kicked the other samurai's ass off. Just for fun, I wanted to see if you could switch their heads around, because they should have made it so you could. But of course they made it too small. You can kind of do it with him. If you kind of tilt it, it'll look like it's up there. But this one is absolutely too small, unfortunately. And that's really a bummer. I mean, really, come on. And there they all are without their face masks, but they all got their helmets on as samurai warriors. Alright, let me know what you think of the review. I got lots more coming. I just got my Masterpiece MPM4 movie Optimus Prime, and I got my Prime Orion on the way coming. I got to figure how I'm going to get these reviews up in the next day. I'm going to try to get ones up every day this week, but I got a lot going on with the moving and everything. I haven't moved yet, but I'm looking for a place. Anyways, leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe for more toy reviews. As always, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace. That's a wrap. Thank you, everyone, for all your subscribers and subscriptions. And my Facebook's messed up. I don't know, someone did something and reported me or something, but I mean, because I was using my channel as a Facebook, so I don't know. Anyways, peace. That's a wrap. I'm out.